Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And here's a look at some numbers for Horford.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA?
Well, James Harden is both famous and infamous with his skill at getting to the foul line. Some don't like it, but Harden says, free throws are a part of basketball. Either you're going to foul me, or I'm going to score. Putting the pressure on the defense like that is tough, but that's what makes a good player. Kevin, full eyes told there.
Well, no doubt, David, he is one of the best. Thank you. Conference rivals in this one, Doris. A regular season game that will likely have that postseason feel.
And we are the beneficiaries of what could be a playoff preview. You never know, obviously, how things are going to shake out in terms of seeding. What we know unequivocally are these two rivals are prepared to play in what we would consider not just any regular season game, perhaps a little more on the line than you might expect.
Look at the Stars starting group. Kevin Love out there with Gervin. Then there's Horford. Then it's Johnson, and it's Blackman in at the 2. And for Austin, we've got Baylor. Harden out there with Arenas. Then there's Barrett. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. Here's Barrett. He just could not put it together in that loss to Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. Good work defensively by Gervin. Passes it to Johnson. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Barry the pass to Embiid. Over Horford. And the rebound goes to Nashville. Here's Johnson. Good D by Embiid. Arenas against Johnson. Outside Arenas. Pass to Embiid. Here's Harden. That one falls.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Blackman, the pass to Johnson. To the paint. Horford, no luck.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss. Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Gervin outside. To the middle. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
For Nashville, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And out of bounds as Austin gains possession. Only 5 games left in the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is going to stack up out east. You look at Austin, they've had a great season, and will look to extend that into the playoffs. And, of course, Nashville, just a few spots below there.
And when you look at Austin, they fought awfully hard this season, and they've got the results to show for it. It's been a breakout year for this group.
Yeah, no doubt. It's been a nice story, but now the real work begins, getting themselves primed for a deep push into the playoffs.
It's good.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Now here's Embiid. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
For Austin, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Arenas against Johnson. Arenas with the bucket.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Here's Blackman. The pass to Horford. That's tipped. Embiid with the steal. It's Harden with the drive. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Gervin. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. From deep three-point range, knocks it loose. Austin leading by 3. And here's Harden for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Harden's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Austin. With the Stars, they won their last contest, that game against Las Vegas. Gervin passes to Blackman. Kicks it out to Love. Pass to Horford. Nashville passing it around. 6 to shoot. Here's Blackman. Gervin outside. Can they get it? That's good from Horford on the assist by Gervin.
Well, the incredible shooting touch of Al Horford. He added that range game during his time in Atlanta.
Outside Arenas. Now here's Harden. 8 points for him. Outside Arenas. Offline from the top of the key.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Blackman. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Pass to Harden. On deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. 11 points for James Harden.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
Here's Johnson, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Arenas dishes to Baylor. Harden outside. Oh, and a fast break for Nashville. And out of bounds as Austin gains possession.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Al Horford. He's putting up 13 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
The Stars trailing. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Baylor kicks to Embiid. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
The Stars have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with a broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect him. And already, they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Gervin passes to Love. Harden against Gervin, and he goes in for the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Arenas kicks to Baylor. Down low. Here's Embiid. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Oh, nice setup by Baylor. Man, this guy can pass, shoot, rebound. Anything you need, he's there to provide it. And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Arenas against Johnson. No good from Arenas.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Gervin. Back to Johnson. Lets it fly. And again, it's Nashville converting. And Austin has possession. This game against Nashville here, it's the first meeting of the season. Arenas with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Arenas can't hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Gervin passes to Blackman. Nashville passing it around. Johnson against Arenas. 4 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. And it's Gervin missing.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Arenas against Gervin. Kicks it out to Harden. Second shot opportunity. And the jumper is on the mark. Harden's got 13.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
And the pass to Blackman. Back to Gervin. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
A lot of competitors in this league, Doris, and you've got to be that way to play at this level. And I know you have a list of competitors that you admire a lot.
It's those guys, Kevin, who have that insatiable desire to win. The guys who absolutely despise losing, who it almost hurts. It's painful physically. Giannis Antetokounmpo is driven to be great. He wants an NBA championship. LeBron James has got multiple titles and continues to pursue greatness. What I love about great NBA players, it's never enough, Kevin.
And Austin shooting pretty efficiently out there. It is in 48% in the first quarter. Here's Hudson. 14 points from him the last game again. Gervin against Harden. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Gervin dishes to Rice. Kicks it to Green. Green shot on the way. Misses off the left iron.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Stolen. Here's Gervin. Nashville, no good that time either.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Jones, no luck.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Here's Rondo. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And Austin leads by 3.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
Inside, And it's Green with the jam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
No doubt about that. It's a bonus anytime you can get Rondo to knock down those contested jump shots. Great focus there on the finish.
James Harden getting it done for Austin. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. We'll return shortly. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning it was a little bit hard to express myself. Obviously I can speak English perfectly now, so that's a plus, and I'm just being myself.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid's.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Austin's performance here, guys, what have they been doing, or what haven't they been doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
We've got Hudson, McGinnis out there with Jones, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Sloan in at the shooting guard. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Nashville, they've got Harper. Draymond Green is out there with ABC. Then it's Malone, and it's Rice in at the 3 slot.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Here's Rondo, and there's another one for Austin.
And, you know, he's proven to be capable at sinking that mid-range jump shot. Rondo has to be respected from that part of the floor.
Harper, and the layup's good off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Austin shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Here's Sloan. Pass to McGinnis. He kicks it to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot, no good. Now Nashville takes it the other way.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
Rondo looking over the floor. And that's collected by Harper.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
Rice kicks to Green. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. And Nashville making a change here. Bynum's checked in. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Jones passes to McGinnis. Clock at 4. Back to Jones. Free throw line jump shot. And once again off the mark by Austin.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
For Nashville, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Malone down low, working on Jones. Here's Rice. 8 points his last outing. Back to Green. Poked away. And they're moving it up. McGinnis against Malone. Pass to Hudson. They could use a bucket. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Malone. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Malone's got the game tied up here for Nashville.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Hudson. And it's off from three-point range.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
That puts them in the lead. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
That's tough to lock down Draymond Green. There's strength, there's concentration, and an ability to score against good defense.
And Austin calls their first timeout of the game. Of course, you and I were just talking about this as more and more players are going public with their trade. On Harper, he's checked in for Austin. Luol Deng is checked in for the Stars. Adams comes in for Malone. Can they get it? Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Deng. Austin making their last shot. And it's Austin with the rebound.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Here's Sloan. Clock at 6. Outside Deng. Outside Harper. Pulls up. And it's Austin with the rebound. Guinness has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The pass to Harper. And McGinnis kicks to Hudson. Over Deng. A nice shot by Hudson. Hudson's got 6 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Deng for 3. It's hauled in by McGinnis. McGinnis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Harper. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Deng. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. Certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
And that one falls for Deng. All free throws good from Luol Deng. Here's Hudson. 6 points for him. There's the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Hudson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Now Love. An 11-point game for him in the win again.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy is a playmaker, was a driving force for that offense.
Here's Blackman, trailing by 5. No good with the layup. And here is Baylor. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Barry misses. Here's Blackman. He's covered by Hudson. Here's Adams, and he banks in the layup. Here's Hudson. 9 points in the game so far. Goes up from the top of the key. He squares up and sinks it. Hudson's got 11.
And Hudson, I mean, this is a guy who scored 30 points in a college game with a broken hand. That's why they call him Sweet Lou.
7-foot shot. Yep, it goes, and the Austin lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Kevin Love.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Here's Hudson. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
Catching up on the changes for Austin. James Harden, he's checked in for Hudson. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Harper.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Horford the pass to Blackman. 6 on the shot clock. Horford kicks to Dang. With 1 on the clock, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
3 from the inbound.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Now just a 1-point Austin lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Arenas passes to Harden. Austin moving it around. Embiid inside, guarded by Horford. Kicks it out to Harden. 5 on the clock, over Blackman. Harden's shot is off. Back to Johnson, passes it to Love. And Love throws it down.
Well, that's a big-time finish from Kevin Love. Go ahead, son, do work.
Harden surveying the D, fires the 3. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
That one, no good. Now Austin takes it the other way. From deep, Harden. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Johnson against Arenas. Here's Blackman. He has 6 to the inside. Dang. Horford trying to free himself up. Dang can't get it to go.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Barry. Bucket is good. And Austin leads by 4.
Yeah, just so many ways to score the basketball. Barry's one of the more inventive scorers the NBA has ever seen. Inside, outside, mid-range. He does not get rattled.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Embiid. over Horford. And there's another one for Austin. There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Blackman. 8 points for him. Outside Dang. From outside, off the mark.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
They get a hand on it. Baylor with the steal.
And a 2-for-1 is there for them if they want it.
Well, you're trying to end the quarter the right way. It takes awareness and it takes discipline.
Arenas goes in. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And finished off by Horford.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
Outside Arenas. Here's Embiid. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Austin up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
James, big first half for you. What was the most important thing that got you going?
Just trying to be aggressive, trying to get out early and give a little spark to my teammates. And they followed along. So, it's just a matter of us not turning the ball over and getting stopped.
So far, so good. Thanks, James. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 16 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, there was one pleasant surprise, and that was the bench. They gave them a big lift. Those guys came into the game, they did all the dirty work, and they scored baskets.
Shaq, how'd you think the Stars played?
The way they were getting rain on from 3, they're lucky to still be in this. In some cases, it was shooters making contested shots, but in others, it was defenders leaving shooters wide open. Can't do that. Bottom line, their perimeter defense was lax, and that needs to change, and that's a fact. What was rhyming?
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. They've got Embiid. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Harden. Then it's Baylor. And it's barely in at the... Oh, that was something else!
Have mercy. Yeah, we all know Rick Barry can create for himself, but we get to see there what kind of passing skills he also possesses. What a sensational feed.
Gervin passes to Johnson. Count that one. Johnson's got 8 points.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Johnson against Arenas. And the rebound goes to Nashville. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the pass to Black. Nashville passing it around. Horford dishes to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. From deep 3-point range. And it's Austin with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Embiid. To the paint. And Harden. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Lob to the hoop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Here's Arenas. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Arenas has got the lead up to 6 now for Austin. The Stars have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Gervin passes to Blackman. Here's Horford, guarded by Harden. Here's Blackman. 8 points for him. Good D by Embiid.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Gervin passes to Black. Horford with it. Passes it to Gervin. Here's Blackman. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Harden. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Black. Here's the 3. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Outside Baylor. The dish to Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And on any given play, the beard can take your breath away. He's just got that flair for the spectacular.
And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
Catching up on the changes for Austin. McGinnis, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Hudson comes in for Barry. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Gilbert Arenas. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment.
Wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Harden, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Harden's got 9 points now in just the second half. Johnson, the pass to Green. Outside Harper. Now the pass to Donaldson. Rondo on the double team. All sorts of time. Up it goes, and the Austin lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Harper.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Back to Johnson. Over Rondo. And too long on the shot. Austin leading by 10. Pass to McGinnis on the wing. Harden. Austin moving it around. From the wing. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing
Austin making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And Nashville with a change here, too. Rice is checked in. Here's Gervin. Rebounded by Hudson. Hudson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to the right wing. Right side, Rondo. Hudson against Harper. Shot clock at 6. Releases from 15. Green with the rebound.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
Here's Donaldson. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Donaldson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Harden against Gervin, and Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Baylor. Baylor's got 3 assists in the game. And Gervin kicks to Rice. Back to Gervin. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
The Stars have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Gervin. Austin leading by 9. Here's Hudson. 18 points for him. Pass to Baylor. 14 feet away. Kicks it to Hudson. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Harper with the ball. 7 points in the game. Pass to Green. And the layup is good. Green's got 6.
Boy, you have to respect the intelligence of Draymond Green. He does such a good job exploiting the pick and roll.
Rondo dishes to Hudson. He can't get that one. Now the Stars take it the other way. And the wide open shot from Green. And the Stars another 3.
Well, Draymond Green plays with such good pace and rhythm. Outstanding at shifting from the dribble to the shot.
Rondo passes to Hudson. With the shot. It's rebounded by Donaldson. The Stars trail by 6. Right side, Harper. And there's the pass to Donaldson. Rondo on the double team. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Baylor. That's tipped. Now Harper. Pass to Green. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Rondo. Austin leading by 6. Inside. Got a piece of it. Green in the post. Working on Jones. Green, no luck. And Austin shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Here's Hudson. And he knocks down the jumper. Hudson's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter. Outside, Harper. Passes to Green.
Wide open shot is on the money. He's got 11.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over. Back in for Austin. Arenas comes in for Rajon Rondo. The Stars also with the sub. Bynum's checked in. Embiid kicks it over to Arenas. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Austin. They've held a 12-point lead early. Arenas dishes to Harden. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Stars.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Buries it from three-point range. Arenas has got 7 points for the quarter.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas, a big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Rice to Gervin. Shot clock at 5. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on James Harden. Nashville shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And Nashville making a change here. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Arenas. Good work defensively by Gervin.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And Austin has possession. Austin leading by 8. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Arenas. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Gervin. He's guarded closely. Stolen away. Here's Sloan. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Austin with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
And to me, Jay, you love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. 4th quarter on the court for the Stars. Horford is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Gervin. Then it's Johnson, and it's Blackman in at the shooting guard position. Gervin outside over Barry. And it's Gervin missing. Austin leading by 12. Here's Barry. And he gets it to go.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Blackman. Gervin outside. Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Arenas. He kicks to Embiid over Horford. And the rebound goes to Nashville. Love's got his 6th rebound on the night. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Gervin passes to Johnson. Down low, 6 to shoot, and that one good. And that's now 7 points for Horford.
Well, efficiency of movement makes Al Horford successful. Gets room to shoot in these sets.
Arenas. Johnson with the block. It's Gervin on the wing. The pass to Black. Pass to Johnson. Johnson draws the double. Here's Blackman. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen, Greg, great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Works that one inside nicely.
The Stars trail by 10. Ball's knocked loose. Passes it to Black. Now here's Horford. Clock at 6. Launches it near the 3-point line. It's Love. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Boy, they've got Kevin Love in catch-and-shoot situations. Turn the lights out. He's that good.
Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team. Walter Jones. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Lloyd Pierce was saying to the team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
At the line for 2.
first one falls for Harper. He's checked in for Austin. And he can't hit the second. The Stars trail by 9. Johnson in the corner. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Baylor. Right side, Harper. He dishes it to Baylor. Outside, Arenas. The three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Blackman. And Gervin kicks to Johnson. Baseline jumper. Arenas with the rebound. Arenas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that one's good by Baylor.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Gervin passes to Blackman. Fast break. Here comes Austin. Here's Arenas. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That is his first foul of the game. Austin making a switch here. Harden's checked in. And so it's Nashville with it. They trail by 11. Stolen away. And here comes the break. 17-foot shot on the way. Shot's good from Barry.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
For Nashville, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Gervin passes to Blackman. And here is Horford, guarded by Harden. And here is Horford. Shot clock at 6. Gervin outside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
And out of bounds as the Stars gain possession. Gervin outside. Pass to Blackman. Here's Horford. There's the pass to Gervin. Here's Blackman. Just 5 to shoot. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Baylor. Austin leading by 11. Here's Barry. Pass to Baylor. Outside Arenas. Harden outside. That's good. It's Arenas with the assist. And that's now 30 points for James Harden.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Gervin passes to Blackman. Love right side. Here's Gervin. Good D by Embiid.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Passes it to Barry.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Nashville on D. It's a 14-point game. 6 to shoot.
Well, that's been an aspect of his game he's been criticized for, but you have to love the defensive effort to challenge that shot by Kevin right there.
Johnson, the pass to Black. Johnson attacking, and then Johnson with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play can spark his groove.
Derek Harper's checked in for Johnson. Here's Barron. Outside for Arenas. 5 to shoot. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Arenas has got the lead up to 14 now for Austin.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Gervin. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Gervin's got 23.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Pass to Black. Back to Gervin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Doris, when you look at the success of international players, and the league has a litany of very good international players, Doncic being the latest success story, is the perception changing about these kids when they come from overseas and play in the NBA?
Well, one of the greatest, and to me, the greatest international player of all time, Dirk Nowitzki, a Hall of Fame player, probably changed the perception to start with. Now, listen, over the years, Luka is going to have perhaps a Hall of Fame career if he stays healthy. The reality is this. The NBA is looking for the best players to man those 15 roster spots of the 30 NBA teams. It doesn't matter where you're from, what the color of your skin is. If you can play the game of basketball and play it at the highest level, the NBA wants you to be a part of their league.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
Free throw good from Harden. And he makes both free throws. The Stars trail by 15. Gervin passes to Black. Now here is Horford, guarded by Harden. Here's Gervin. And it's Love, top of the key. With the fadeaway. Arenas grabs the miss. Arenas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the pass to Barry. And stolen by Horford. Here's Gervin. Basket counts. Gervin's got 26 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
To the middle. Here's Arenas. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Here's Harper. Good on the triple.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Harden dishes to Arenas. is out of bounds. Austin able to retain possession here. Inside. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Arenas has got 10 points in the quarter.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Here's Harper, and Baylor with the block. Horford against Arenas, and stolen by Horford. Here's Harper. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Here's Embiid. It's not going to go for him. Now the Stars take it the other way. Pass to Harper. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Arenas with it. To the paint. Embiid inside, guarded by Horford. Just 5 on the clock. No good from Baylor. The Stars trail by 10. Here's Blackman. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
I'll tell you, allow him to get to his spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Arenas against Harper. High post, Embiid. Takes a 3. Harden, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Horford gets the bucket.
Kevin, if you want to know why they turn to Al Horford, it's because he delivers time and again.
Harden draws the double. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots. And it's good off the back rim and in. That's 36 points for James Harden.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden,
player of the game, James Harden.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Here's Rice. He is covered by Bogdanovich. The 3. Laces one from 3.
And that's why Rice is in the discussion of the great three-point shooters of all time. Terrific touch from deep. That man can fill it up.
At the line, Boston. Rajon Rondo. Taking 2 shots. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game. Time call here. The Stars decide to talk it over. They're down by 7. 5 seconds left to play here in the fourth, but they get it back. From deep, it's off. And so it's Austin winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, James. You guys look like you got the pace and space the way you want to tonight.
Yeah, they did a good job. Very good job. We tried to push the ball as much as possible. They kept getting offensive rebounds, so we stuck with it. 4 quarters and grinded it out.
Yeah, you got control at the end there, and it led to the win. Thanks, James. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.